Hola! Our goal today is to recognize and understand verb forms in the preterite. The preterite tells us about events that happened in the past at a specific moment. Let's go to the plaza and listen to Oscar telling Victoria what he did today. You will need the graphic organizer from your online Entre Culturas 2 Explorer.
Buenas tardes. ¿Cómo pasaste la mañana?
Yo pasé una mañana muy ocupada. Mira todo mi itinerario de esta mañana. Primero yo fui al mercado y compré las verduras de la semana. Después yo visité a mis abuelos. Mi abuela me preparó una merienda maravillosa. Nosotros conversamos un poco.
Now write the verbs that Oscar uses to describe what he did on Saturday morning in your T-chart organizer as I repeat them. You can pause the video at any time. Yo pasé una mañana muy ocupada. Yo fui al mercado. Yo compré las verduras. Yo visité a mis abuelos. Mi abuela me preparó una merienda y nosotros conversamos. Fabuloso! Do you know the infinitives of these verbs? Write them in your chart. The AR verb infinitives are pasar, comprar, visitar, preparar, conversar. But what is the infinitive for fui? It's ir. Now let's continue listening to Oscar.
Mi abuela le escribió una carta a su amiga. Yo decidí ir al correo con ella para mandarla. Salimos del correo y bebimos un café antes de ir a casa.
Now on your T-chart, write the verbs that Oscar uses to describe what else he did on Saturday as I repeat them. In the conversation you heard Oscar say, Mi abuela le escribió una carta a una amiga. Yo decidí ir al correo con ella. Nosotros salimos del correo y nosotros bebimos un café. Fenomenal! Did you notice the infinitives of these verbs? Write them in your chart. You are right. They are ER and IR verbs. Escribir, decidir, salir, beber. Listen as Victoria makes sure she understood Oscar.
Entonces, ¿tú fuiste al mercado y compraste verduras? Tú visitaste a tus abuelos y tu abuela y tú bebieron un café.
Now write the verbs in your T-chart that Victoria uses to retell Oscar what he did to make sure she understood as I repeat them. In the conversation you heard Victoria say, Tú fuiste al mercado. Tú compraste verduras en el mercado. Tú visitaste a tus abuelos y tu abuela y tú bebieron un café. What are the infinitives for these verbs? Write them in your chart. Buenísimo! They are ir, comprar, visitar, and beber. Let's sort the verbs on your T-chart into the AR verbs chart and the chart with ER and IR verbs and the verb ir chart on your graphic organizer. Then underline the endings of the verbs that indicate the preterite. Now check your organizers with mine. There is one verb here that doesn't seem to follow the same pattern as beber, escribir, and salir. Do you see it? Which one is it? Yes, ir is an irregular verb. Look for the other forms of ir in the enfoque en la forma video. Remember, the preterite is used to talk about events that happened in the past at a specific moment. Now you can recognize and use some verb forms in the past tense. For more practice, see the Enfoque en la Forma video in your Explorer course. Hasta pronto!